Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. Nowadays, it's common to see people walking around glued to the screens of their smartphones. It would be one thing if all of those people were looking at Google Maps for directions. But that is not the case. For the most part, people are actively engaging in their social lives, scrolling and liking their social media, or playing some entertaining games. It's not a surprise that technology and smart devices has turned people into technology addicts that can't resist it. The question is, how did we get here? When the iPhone debuted in 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the device as the best iPod ever. It was supposed to be a cool way of making phone calls and listening to music. As of Facebook in 2004, it was the way to find out more about friend of the friend, and not a major source of the news or even a popular time waster. It all starts with how do we provide value to people. But once people start to use the tool or service, the next question is how do we keep them coming back and using some more? So the companies start to make their technology as addictive as possible, and that results in the landscape that we see today. People are glued to the screens up to 9 hours per day. So we need to look at the ways how we can start to take back control of our time. Today, we'll take a look at the Cal Newport's book called Digital Minimalism to learn the best strategies on how to deal with this huge technology addiction. So let's dive in. Number 1. What is digital minimalism? There are many people recommending quick fixes like simply disabling the notifications on your smartphone. But Newport doesn't trust these little adjustments to make much of a difference in the long run. When people say that they disabled notifications for over 100 apps, it begs the question, do these people need that many apps in the first place? Cal Newport is proposing a lifestyle called digital minimalism by letting only websites, apps, and resources in your life that actually add value. You are probably familiar with the general minimalism concept of having less physical stuff around you that you don't need. It feels overwhelming to have cluttered desk and you have to dig through the piles of paper in order to find what you need. Digital minimalism lifestyle is applying the same concept to our digital lives, and in the following sections we will explore how you can get started. Number 2, 3 principles. Digital minimalism is based on 3 principles. Clutter is costly, optimization is important, and intentionality is satisfying. First, clutter is costly. Having access to different apps is great because they enable us to perform certain activities quicker. For example, you can check out your bank account balance quicker via app than you can do it on the computer. But having hundreds of apps on your phone will make your phone messy when you have to flick through the 10 pages to find what you need. Second, optimization is important. Another concept to understand is that you simply can't add more things in your life and expect to improve. If you're a computer manufacturer, then you're likely focusing on assembly lines output to make sure that you can assemble as many computers as possible. But if you keep adding more people on the line, then you'll reach the point where it becomes less productive, as people will not have enough space to work effectively. Or let's say that you want to be kept up to date with the latest sports news. Going from 0 to 2 sports news apps would be a huge improvement. But if you keep adding more and more apps, it's not likely that you would get more informed, as you would be busy with managing so many information sources. Thirdly, intentionality is satisfying. The tools that you use like apps or browser extensions should make your life much easier rather than overwhelming. So make sure that you question new things that you introduce in your digital life. Ask yourself, is this app helping me to achieve my goal quicker? Number 3, 30-day digital declutter. If you would like to start your digital minimalism lifestyle, then you should start with undergoing 30-day digital declutter. Just to be clear, this is not a digital detox, since the detox implies that you return to your previous habits afterwards. Digital declutter is stopping what you have been doing in order to consider new way of going forward. So for the next 30 days, cut out all the technology from your life that you absolutely don't need to function on everyday basis. After you have gone 30 days without technology, the next step is to let in your life the technology that is beneficial for you. To do that, you had to ask yourself 3 questions. First, does this technology support something I deeply value? Second, is this the best way I can support this value? Third, how can I use this tool in the best possible way? The first 2 questions establishes whether you need to use this app or website, while the third one introduces some rules about using it. For example, you might not like YouTube because every time you open it, you end up being distracted and wasting your time. But YouTube is a great source for information and tutorials when you need help. So how should you approach this challenge? One of the solutions would be to use web extension called DFTube. This web extension allows you to manage the information that you can see on YouTube. It is very flexible and you can select what information you want to see. I was personally distracted by homepage and related videos, and DFTube allows you to remove them. So if you're struggling with using YouTube and finding yourself getting distracted, then I suggest you to give DFTube a try. Number 4, less social media equals better social life. The Journal of Preventative Medicine suggests that more time you spend on social media, more lonely you will feel. This is because hitting the like button and commenting on your friend's recent Instagram post is not that engaging. If you want to build strong social relationships, go and meet them over a coffee. Or if you can't do that, then give them a call. Number 5, solitude deprivation. The right way to define solitude is the subjective state in which you are isolated from input from other minds. The real key to solitude is to step away from reacting to output from other minds. Be it listening a podcast, scanning over social media, reading a book, watching TV, or holding an actual conversation. The problem with technology is that we're constantly engaging and interacting with it, and therefore not leaving any time for being just with our own thoughts. Regular doses of solitude are crucial for effective and resilient functioning of our brain. So find time to disconnect from the world around you. Go for a walk in the woods, or simply just take a few minutes to meditate. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.